Globetrotters, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lori, and in this community, we strive to educate, to motivate, and to inspire each other in all things travel related. So if that's your vibe, then make sure that you click on that red subscribe button down below. And as you're watching the video, if you learn one thing new, if you find that you're enjoying the video, then please feel free to thumbs up and share this video with others who would appreciate similar content. If you're not new to the channel, perhaps you've seen my video on TSA Precheck and on Global Entry. Both of these are trusted traveler programs here in the United States. TSA Precheck is different from Global Entry in that TSA Precheck gains you a faster access, a shorter line. Usually in the airport, you may see some people going in a different direction. If it's printed on your boarding pass, I'll link the video up above, but just briefly summarizing it for you, then you can usually get through security, leaving the US or leaving your state easily and quite quickly without having to take your shoes off if one is required to take one's shoes off, without having to go through a lot of hassle. Global Entry is for when you're re-entering the United States. When you're coming through customs at one of those big international airports, you usually have to go through Global Entry at your first entry point into the US. And so this is when you will have a number assigned to you. You usually have to go through a short interview process. You will go to a machine, have it scan your face, and then just walk up to the customs officer. They will ask your name. They will ask, if you had a great trip, and that's it, and you're out. And there's usually no line at the Global Entry points for me when I'm coming back into the country. And I've been doing this for a while and going through different airports, and I've never had an issue. So in this video, I'm telling you what has changed. I'm gonna break down the details of the changes for 2024 in the Global Entry Trusted Traveler Program. Now remember, I told you to get Global Entry because that gives you access to both TSA Precheck as well as Global Entry. Well, the price is changing as well as the terms and conditions of the package of what you get for that increased price. So let's talk about it. The website for the Trusted Traveler Programs is cbp.gov. Clicking on the Trusted Traveler Program and clicking on Global Entry because I wish to skip the line with Global Entry. This section just tells you what Global Entry is, that it's a Trusted Traveler Program, and that at airports, members proceed to the Global Entry kiosks or lanes where processing technology will be used. There is also upcoming a Global Entry mobile app, so that's one of the new changes that you will see soon to the Global Entry process, which will enable members to validate their arrival to the US on their iOS or Android devices prior to entering the Federal Inspection Service area. So this will speed up the process even more if you have Global Entry, making it more of a value for the dollars that you will spend on this. So while Global Entry's goal is to speed travelers through the process, members may still be selected for further examination when entering the United States. We click on the news and updates, and this is a very, very recent update that has been published. And let's read what it says here together. This was on April 2nd, and as the filming of this video, this is just announced. And so I'm keeping up with all of these news for you guys, so I hope that this is valuable to you. So the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol announced today an upcoming fee change for some of the most popular Trusted Traveler programs. On April 2nd, a final rule was published in the Federal Register harmonizing the fees for the NEXUS, Global Entry, and Sentry programs, better reflecting the program costs. The new fees, which have not been updated in over 15 years, wow, that's a long time, these will go into effect October 1st, 2024. So mark your calendars for that. If you wish to wait perhaps to do this when the fee changes, you may want to do this if you have a bunch of kids. So keep listening. Let's keep reading. As these programs have matured and expanded, updating the fee structure is critical to the continuation and management of the program. Once the rule goes into effect, applicants under the age of 18 will be exempt from the application fee when a parent or legal guardian is already a member of or concurrently applying for NEXUS, Sentry, or Global Entry. Century, which allows expedited clearance for pre-approved low-risk travelers entering the U.S. using dedicated primary lanes at southern land border ports, will move from an a la carte fee structure to a uniform fee of $120, which will be collected in full when each application is submitted. The fees for NEXUS, a joint program managed by CBP and Canadian Border Patrol Services, CBSA, that allows dedicated processing between the US and Canada, will increase from $50 to $120, and global entry fees will increase from $100 to $120. TTP supports CBP's mission of securing US borders while facilitating lawful travel and trade. Travelers must be pre-approved for TTP. All applicants undergo rigorous and recurring background checks and an in-person interview before enrollment. While a key goal of the program is to expedite travelers, through the process, members may still be selected for further examination while entering the United States. To maintain a strict standard in establishing TTP members as low-risk travelers, any violation of a program's terms and conditions will result in the appropriate enforcement action and termination of the traveler's membership privileges. So what are my thoughts on these changes? Well, a few thoughts. Number one, it is a great benefit to individuals who have children who are also frequent travelers with them. And if this is in your family, if you're the frequent traveler and perhaps your children don't usually travel with you, and you have someone who is getting ready to age out, getting ready to be over 18, and their global entry is up, or yours is up and theirs is not yet up, I would enroll them under me in order to make sure that you give them the gift of a few extra years. So they have a few extra years where they don't have to pay for their own global entry fees, right? The other thing I'm thinking about is, what about the people who get their global entry through their credit cards? Well, your credit card usually says that they'll give you, and I gave you a list of all the different credit cards that are best for travelers. It will usually give you a credit of up to $100 per traveler, or $100 per card, I think it is. But check your card for details, because some have per traveler, some have per card. They will give you up to $100 reimbursement for your global entry fee. So now that it's changing to $120, the question is, will the credit cards now change the credit that they give for members to $120 instead of $100 to make sure that they're covering their entire global entry fee? So I'll keep an eye on that and see what the credit cards are doing, and be sure to report back to you guys either here or in some abbreviated content, or posting it on my community page. So be sure to subscribe, become a member so you don't miss any of the updates. As the program rolls out, of course, I will update you guys and remind you of the dates that are upcoming and everything, and let you know what's the latest with that. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are you going to take advantage of this program? Are you already part of Global Entry? Are you going to enroll your children in Global Entry? Some people find it incredibly invasive because you have to do fingerprinting, you have to do photos, you have to do scans and all of that. But I feel like they already have all of this information. And if you're traveling internationally, most countries require you to take a picture upon entry into that country. So they have a picture of everyone who crosses the border into their country, legally at least. So let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to go back and forth in the comments with you guys and hear what your thoughts are, and see if you have any other ways around this $120 fee increase. Are you excited about the fee increase? I know it's $20. I know no one's excited about paying more, but the benefits that come along with it, do you think it's worth it? Let me know down below. Well, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did find it helpful, again, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, showing YouTube that you like it, and share it with other people, because when my video shows up in their feed once, future videos are more likely to show up again and again, and they're more likely to gain access to the information. So I'm trying to spread as much knowledge as possible, so I hope that you help me in this process. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Remember to value experiences over things, because travel is one of the only things you buy that truly makes you richer. Ciao.